Welcome back. Bellissima Productions is producing a new musical this summer, and here to tell us all about it is Nikki and Jackson. Thanks so much for coming in today, you two.
Thanks for having us.
Of course. Okay, the musical being put on right now by Bellissima Productions is Between the Lines. So tell us a little bit about the story and a little bit about the history of this musical.
Sure. So Between the Lines follows the story of Delilah. She is a 17-year-old in her junior year of high school, and she is in sort of a period of change. She is in a new school. Her father has left her and her mother, and she's experiencing a lot of loneliness. She sort of is an outcast at her school. She made enemies with the popular girl at school on day one, so she's in a tough spot. And the story is really about her journey through that and overcoming those challenges and sort of writing her own story going forward.
Nice, okay. And this was an off-Broadway production, right?
Yeah, it was originally off-Broadway. I think it had another run somewhere, St. Louis, maybe somewhere else in the States, but it's relatively new, only a couple of years old.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fun. So let's talk a little bit about each of your roles. I know you actually played Delilah, right?
Yes, so I played Delilah McPhee. Again, she's a 17-year-old girl in high school. Again, she's feeling really lonely at this point in her life. She's a bit at odds with her mother after this split with her father. She's in a new home. She doesn't really feel comfortable in the place that she's in right now. And she's a little bit of an awkward person, so she has a little trouble making friends and kind of getting out of her own shell. And so, again, her journey is really kind of overcoming that and learning to, you know, sort of have confidence in herself and believe in herself that, you know, she can persevere through all of these challenges that she's facing.
Yeah. Jackson, tell us about your character, Prince Oliver.
I am Prince Oliver. My character is the character that she encounters in a book that she's reading and somehow starts talking to her.
Oh, okay. So this is a little mythical.
Yes, it's a little, yeah. We have a lot of the same struggles. We both feel like we're in a place that we don't belong, surrounded by people that we don't really relate to. Exactly, right.
What were some of the projects of taking on this challenge? What are some of the challenges of taking on this project? Obviously, with it being kind of not a super well-known show, that comes with kind of really taking the story and making it your own, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think for me, I tend to perform in shows that I know better going into them. And so I have kind of an idea about what I want a character to be or you know, embody. So that was a bit of a challenge for me, is really figuring out who Delilah was and also striking the right balance, you know, as an adult playing a teenager and trying to kind of go back to my life as a teenager and kind of identify in that way.
Yeah,
I think part of the fun of doing a lesser-known show is you can kind of make, like you said, make the character your own.
Yeah.
When people come to see a show that they don't know, there's no expectation of what the character is going to be.
Yeah.
So you can pretty much do whatever you want.
Yeah, pretty cool. All right, so where is the show playing?
The show will be at Theater of Youth on Allen.
Nice. And how long is the show running for?
2 weekends.
Okay.
Actually, we open tonight and then next weekend as well.
Yes. Okay. So good luck with opening night. Always a fun one, because that's the real first time that, you know, if there's any comedy or whatever within the show, that's where you kind of feel out the audience and see what's going to work and what's not. So good luck with you and this production and your run of this show. Viewers, you have until June 29th to catch performances of Between the Lines. For tickets and more information, just visit BellissimaProductions.com. Thanks again for coming in.
Thank you for having us.